In the last class, we started discussing about proc format. And before starting proc format, we have discussed what is informat and what is a format. Informat is a special instruction that we use to read the data. And a format is a special instruction that we use to write the data into output dataset. And I told you we require informat when we have any stream data or textual data. So informat is work and it works when the data enters from the raw data or textual data into input buffer, and format works when you are displaying the data from the PDV into output data set. Format will work. And then we discussed we have a character. We we have character formats and character formats. We have numerical informats and numerical formats. And we have daytime informats and daytime formats. But sometimes, whatever the informats and formats you require, those informats and formats may not be available in SAS system. In such scenario, as a SAS programmer, we create our own informats and formats. Now, if you create your own informats and formats, and those are called user-defined formats. And I told you, if you want to create user-defined informats and formats, what is the procedure that we should use? We should use proc format procedure. In the proc format procedure, to create a user-defined format, we use in-value statement. If you want to create a user-defined format, we use value statement or picture statement. So value statement and picture statements to create a user-defined format. So in value is to create a user-defined format. And generally, when you create a user-defined format and a format, those will be get created by default in the work library in a folder called catalogs. In a catalogs folder. And the folder name is formats. Understand this one? And I told you, we can create a multiple informats and formats in one procedure. In the real time, depends upon a requirement. In some situations, we use if condition. In some situations, we use, user-defined format. The difference between if-then condition and a user-defined formats is, if we write a if condition, the change is going to become permanent. But if you apply the user-defined format, it is only temporary output display. But if you use a if-then condition, every time you have to write the condition again and again. But if you create a user-defined format, whenever you want to, you can use that one. So that means we always create a user-defined formats for repetitive usage. You can use the same format within the same session again and again. You can use it across sessions, and whatever the format that you have created, I can also use that one. So in the real time, one programmer from the entire team will create all the required formats for that project, and everybody in the team will use those information formats. Remember this one? Clear, everybody? This is what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, so for example, here I have a data set called school. In the school data set, I have two variables, student ID, ST and I have a marks. Okay, here we have a marks like this one, but I want to display the marks in a different way. Okay, I want to display the marks in a different way. You know how I want to display it? I want displayed as an a first class, second class, or third class. If you want to display in that way, then what we should do? We should create a user-defined format. I created a format called grade, and I'm started using that grade. Now, first of all, I'm executing this format. So this user-defined format will be get created in the formats catalog folder. Now, by applying that format in a data set now, this is how we are going to get displayed. Clear, everybody? If you want to create a format for a numerical variable value, use a defined format name. So if you have a range of values, now we should write the starting value to ending value is equal to how we want to have. Again, the second range, third and fourth range, and finally write the run statement and execute it. And we created here two, here I created both for numerical variable, age group and category. Now select the program and execute it. Now we are going to have a two formats here. And here I created, a format called sex. So if you have an F, I want to have a female, M as a male. So since it's a character format, I am writing a dollar symbol. And here I created a in format by using in value statement. If it is 1, I want to have a capital M. If it is 0, I want to have a capital M. So these are the in formats and formats we created in the last class. Clear, everybody? And I told you, we can use this user-defined formats not only in the data step, we can also use in the proc step. First of all, say for example, I want to print the school data set. Now I'm writing the proc print. Data is equal to I'm writing school, semicolon run. This is how we are going to get the print. We are going to have, SID, and then I will execute the program without format. Now, can you see it is displaying only the marks, but I want to print that first class, second class, or third class. Now I can apply the same format in proc step also. I want to apply for this marks, and what is the format we created? Grade dot. Now select it and execute it. Now we are going to have a format like this one. But can you see how I'm getting here? I'm getting first class, second class, third class, like feel like that one. What I want to do? I want to print marks and the grade also. I want to print the marks also. Now, if you want to print the marks, remember in the previous class, this is how we created a format by using a value statement. But this is not what we should do. If you want to print both the values and the formats, now we should write a new statement called, picture. Now I want to create a ranks. I'm writing, say, for example, ranks or rank. Now I am writing, say, for example, 0- less than 15 or 0-34 is equal to, what I want to do. I want to print 2 digits. So we represent each digit with a 9 and hyphen. I want to have, say, for if it is a 0 to 34, I want to have it as a fail. Each 9 is for 1 digit. Then in the same statement, this time I am writing if the value is from 35 to 49, is equal to, again, 2 9s. So I want to have it as a third class. Now, if it is from 50 to 59, is equal to, I want to have it as a second class. And if it is, say, for example, 60 to, say, for example, 100, I want to print as a first class. Now select the program and execute the program. Now this time, when I'm printing the school data set, for the marks, I'm going to give a new format called RMK dot. Now select this entire program and execute it. Can you see how the values are printing now? 078 first class, 67 first class. Why I'm not getting for the second class? Sorry, 99 hyphen second class. Now see, if I execute this program, a format will be get created. And if I execute this program, now this is how we are going to get. 56 second class, 35 third class, 23 fail, 43 third class. 09 failed. So we are getting like this one. So if you want to have a both values and if you want to display the text also, how to write a format now? We can apply the form. We can create a format now by using a picture statement. Understand this one? Are you ever seen how to print a mobile number on a letterhead? Generally, how we print a mobile number in a letterhead or a phone number? Data lines. I'm writing, so for example, serial person SID. I'm writing the mobile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry. I want to print a mobile number, letterhead or a visiting card. How we print the mobile number? 3 digits space, 3 digits space, 4 digits, right? So here also in the mobile data set, in the MOBI data set, I want to print the mobile number in this way. 3 digits space, 3 digits space, and 4 digits. Now to print in that way, I am going to create a user-defined format. I am writing a proc format. Now, in this scenario, we should use a picture statement. I want to create for something for mobile. I'm writing MOB. Now, what I should do, for a mobile number, what is the low number, what is the high number? You will not have such thing. So in that scenario, we are going to write a low hyphen, high is equal to. Now, within the quotations, how we want to display? Each digit we represent with a 9. Now I want to display, 3 digit space, 3 digit space, and 4 digits. Keep a semicolon. Now write the run statement. Now select the program and execute the program. Now we are going to have a user-defined format. I want to use that format, while I'm printing the data. Then how we can do that one? Now I'm writing proc print. Data is equal to my data set name is MOBI. I'm writing a format statement for which variable? Mobile variable. And what is the format I created? I created a format called MOB. Now I'm writing MOB dot semicolon. Now write the run statement. Now select the program and execute the program. Now, can you see how the mobile numbers are printing now? 3 digit space, 3 digit space, and 4 digits. Understand this one? Clear, everybody? In the same way, I want to print. Do you know how we print a home line, home phone, or mobile? Landline in a letterhead or in a visiting card? We always print the first 3 digits within the parenthesis, then the next 3 digits, and then we'll print the next 4 digits. This is how we print, isn't it? 040, and then you'll print like this. Now I want to print in the same way. Now for this, I want to create a user-defined format. Now I am writing proc format. Then I am writing a picture statement. Now I'm creating, say, for example, some home phone.